hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where or when you're watching. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Deegan Gene. And I got lather all over my remote here, so let's try that again. I don't know, what the heck. You already know what happened. I got lather all over the remote. You just wipe it off a little bit. It should be all right. It's not soaked. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where or when you're watching. Your friendly neighborhood Deegan Gene. And it's Friday. And I know it's not a normal shave day. Excuse me, 1 second. Two things I gotta do. Close that. Grab that. Anywho, you all know we have toilets in a bathroom. So anyway, it's a Friday. What am I doing here on Friday? It's not the first of the month. It's not a super holiday or anything. Why am I here? Well, a little bit of a sad note. Well, not really a sad note, happy note, but an end of an era, an end of a line, so to speak, for something. Joe, over at Subtle Art Soap Company, has been doing this Draconis line. Started with just Draconis, went with Draconis Aqua, Draconis Igna, all sorts of different Draconis variations. And he's announced that this latest one is the end of the line, the last in the Draconis series. The Draconis Bellator, kind of like, I think it translates to like Dragon Warrior. And look at that bad boy there. That's a dragon I want on my side. Anyway, this supposedly, like I said, is the last of the Draconis series. And I'm sad, but in the words of James Bond movies, never say never again. You never know. So that's what we're shaving with today. And it's going to be, you know, kind of short and sweet, but yeah. Anyway, I'm using that. I got the matching splash, of course. And I got the EDP. I'm mixing everything up in my Sharp Shaver 1.0 bowl. Nice fill. With my Marshall Pot of Gold brush. And what's my razor? Well, it's gonna kind of obvious what I'm gonna use. My Rod George Dragon Claw with an SLOC on the top and a Wismet or Erodium blade on the inside. That's what I'm using today. It's Friday. I'm a little out of sorts. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. It's one of those mornings. Caffeine hadn't kicked in yet. I think I've got a Manhattan Special in the fridge. I may go grab one after this. What I like about this scent are the notes. And it's got blood orange, bergamot, coriander, verbena, aldehydes, coumarin, rose, cedarwood, amber, and dark patchouli. Ooh. Anywho, what I really get, I get a little bit of that blood orange. The coriander really kicks up a spicy type scent to it. Gives it that dragon kick, so to speak. The rose kind of mellows it a little bit, and verbena, usually you associate that with lime, but it's going with the bergamot very well. Not a lot of the blood orange, but it's there. And it's a nice lather. So I've already taken care of 2 of the 3 S's. I've got a little bit of my, where did I put it? Where did I put that thing? my ice tube I used as a pre-shave today, because it is going into 104 today. But we have good news. Sound the trumpets. Declare a feast. We have air conditioning. Yesterday at about 4 o'clock, technician showed up with the right part. Got everything fixed up. Replaced the thermostat also, which is very nice. We've got now a digital control that actually tells you what the temperature is in the house. When he hooked it up, it was 91 degrees. Even with the window unit, it was 91. And at 8:30 last night, the temperature in the house finally dropped down to 75. So, I am still going with the cold water shave, cold water shower, because it feels good in this heat. And when I go out, it's going to feel even better. So, that's my story. I survived the removal of the melanoma yesterday. I'm here. I didn't think I would do anything else. I don't know if you can see, but that's the Band-Aid that's on it. You should have seen the pressure bandage that they put on that thing. I really didn't feel anything. I mean, he really numbed that thing up good. He gave me the opportunity to watch. Of course, he was working here and I was here. I said, no, I'll pass. But Brenda was in the room with me. She took some pictures. Email me, I'll show you if you really want to see. So that was my day yesterday, just chilling out. And waiting for the air to be fixed. 3 weeks we went. So, hope you've got good plans for the weekend. Me, I'm just going to Mass on Saturday. Gonna stick around the house, do a few things that I haven't been able to do for a couple of weeks, like work on the shave cave. And the storage of shaving products. which is also my office where I do things like write homilies and work from home when I'm working, when I'm allowed to work. And then Sunday is just going to be a chill out day. So if you're in the San Marcos area and you need to go to Mass, you want to go on Saturday, 5 o'clock at St. John's, you'll see me. I'll be there. You doing Mass? Very slick. Very nice. All of Joe's soaps have a really neat slickness. Never had an issue with his stuff. And he's got a lot of good stuff. I'm a little confused on something, and I'm going to have to ask him. He's got a brand new label on Arctic Chill. And I'm trying to read into it is if he's upped the menthol in that 25% from the last version, which is the one I have, versus the first iteration of that. I don't know. Joe, if you're watching, let me know, or I'll email you privately. I know you're on vacation. Don't worry about it. No rush. So have you ever had a problem with a product? Reached out, to the manufacturer, finally get a response. Then they tell you we're going to make it right, and you wait for a solution. Nothing. You email back. He responds, "Oh, I've been so busy. I'll have an answer for you by close of business tomorrow." And nothing. I mean, I realize. Let me just run some water on this because it's getting a little clogged. That sometimes when your business takes off, you may have some issues with customer service. But when you tell somebody you're going to have a solution for them, have a solution. Get back to them. Even if you don't have a solution, tell them, hey, something's come up. I'm a little behind. You know, that's good customer relations. That's good customer service. Not ghosting. And I met this person at one of the meetups. And I'm not saying who it is. Because I'm going to give him the chance to make it right. So, Mr. Product Person, if you're watching, you know who you are. Let's come up with a solution. If you're having some issues with, you know, your customer service people or getting it handled, reach out to me. Let me know. I spent years in customer service and patient advocacy for a very large health insurance company. And I worked in customer service in other avenues. I'll be more than happy to help you out if that's what you need. I'm a reasonable guy. You all know that. A little bit there. I don't need to reapply because this stuff is slick. Man, you could skate on this face. Yeah, I find a little spot every now and then. You got it? Yep, got it that time. All right. Let's give it a little dry. And that's my rant for today. Sorry to rant on this and interrupt this really, really nice shave. Celebration of an end of a line, celebration of getting air conditioning back. Celebration of missing with the towel. Oh well, there you go. Celebration of life. Let's shake your aftershave. Shake your aftershave. There we go. Ooh. In the aftershave, I want a little more. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Off the top, right out of the bottle, the blood orange, bergamot, and the verbena, bang, hits you like a ton of bricks. I like that. That's good. And a little spritz on the wrist. This has a little, has the blood orange and the bergamot, but we're going back to the coriander in this. Good stuff. Great shave.
Approved.
Smooth in the android's bottom. Anyway, end of the line. Sad. Check out all of the Draconis line from Subtle Art. You won't be disappointed in any of them. Guarantee it, pretty much. You can almost rubber stamp it. And that's our shave for today. If shaving is not one of the most exhilarating parts of your day, you might be doing something wrong. As always, be good to yourselves and to each other. Have a great weekend. Smooth shaves. Ciao for now. Gentlemen, if you please.